Hey there, meat sacks. So this is my first video I've animated and I just started to learn it, so please don't send me to the gallows or guillotine. No crucifying me, making a religion out of me. If you know, you know. Consider this a video as a B-movie and maybe it'd be so bad it's hilarious. So a little bit about me. I'm older than Google. I like metal, music, play games, and being a lonely sack of fat in my room. I'm also a lifeguard and teach kids how not to drown. My plan is to do various types of videos, pretty much whatever comes to mind, so videos may or may not get unhinged. Anywho, as my first video, I'll tell you two small stories when I was working at a known donut and coffee store. So the first story starts with me, a co-worker, and my district manager. The customer said we did not give them the Boston cream, which we did, and claimed it's not a Boston cream and wanted us to get the right donut. So the district manager came back inside with a donut in his hand, looked at my coworker with a deadpan look, and said, "Is this not the Boston cream?" She said yes. The district manager looked at me and said the same thing, and I also said yes. Now, this makes me think of a Gordon Ramsay moment, and I'm literally just mentally thinking like, is this not the bloody right donut? Is this the right donut? According to my crew, this is the Boston cream, you bloody donut, so you, your fat lord of a wife, and your rusty overpriced belt-skirting mobile child can get out of my drive-thru or I drag you out myself. Although, I get why some people can get confused, especially the Boston cream, Long Johns, and eclairs. They're all pretty much the same thing, but different places have different donuts, so people think we have Long Johns where we have Boston cream. But this was not the case. The customer was being special. Next story is kind of an entitled customer, this time in the early morning around 5:30 a.m. While I was taking someone's order, this car drove to the window. So instead of waiting patiently until I finished taking the order, he started to get agitated and point to his drink that was on the counter. I saw him and eventually told him to give me a second. Apparently he was in a hurry because 3 seconds later, he was aggressively throwing his arms and pointing at the drink, pretty much screaming at the window saying, "That's my drink!" And I'm like, bro, give me a second, I'm with the customer. So after the guy was taking a bit longer at the speaker, I eventually gave the guy the drink. Mind you, he was literally the only order with one drink and the only car aside from the one at the speaker. And somehow I should just bow down and say, yes, Your Majesty. Here's your coffee come on ice with caramel for lube. Hope you choke on the ice, you impatient bastard. Anyway, I probably had a good amount of other stories from this place, so if you'd like to see more, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever. That's it for today. Have a good whatever time you reside in, and hope you have a creamy time. Wow, that's the worst British accent. Oh my goodness, that's the worst.